Yeah. Students, I request everyone to write present in the chat box. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Please, just now I saw my lecture was at 11:15. I thought 11:30. So, okay, if something happens next time, please remind me on time, because I thought it was in 11:30, so I logged in now. Okay. Okay, anyways, we'll do the numerical itself of third module. So, and from those numerical, I'll be putting it in the question paper, which for your IA, which is on 17th. ठीक है, तो एक प्रॉब्लम तो रहेगा some and it is from the third module. More or less, that is the similar problem which you'll get in exam. And problem, one of the problem from the exam, last year's exam, we'll do today. Okay, so whoever is joining, kindly write present in the chat box. Okay, so I hope everyone can see the screen. Okay, so okay, I hope no one will join now. Let's directly start with the problem. Last time I did the problem, but it was not that visible, and so I didn't upload it on YouTube as well. So this, which we did last time, I'll do today as well, and I'll do one more sum. It is not that difficult. I have kept today's lecture with easy problems, and maybe next lecture I'll do with some tricky ones. Once you understand this, you will understand that as well. Okay, so now no one is coming. So let's move on to the slideshow. Okay, whoever is joining now, kindly write good morning in the chat box. Sorry, present in the chat box. Okay, so we'll start with the third module problems. Okay, in this you need to remember one formula from the mergers acquisition subject, which is of swap ratio, which is the offer price divided by the acquiring company's price. Okay, so offer price can be same as the market value of the target company, same as the EPS of the target company. So whatever of the target company, it will come in the numerator, and whatever of the acquiring company, it will come in the denominator. Okay, so target company divided by acquiring company, you can remember like that. Okay, so for this sum, and the remaining formulas will be of which you have studied in your previous semesters. You will be using that as well. Okay, so I'll begin with the first problem. This says Amazon is intending to acquire future retail by merger, and following information is available in respect of the companies. Okay. So in this, we need to first of all identify which is the target company and which is the acquiring company. Okay, in this case, Amazon is intending to acquire future retail. So future retail will be our target company, and Amazon Limited will be our acquiring company. Okay. And by a merger of following information is available. Fine. So number of equity shares of Amazon is given. Future retail number of equity shares is given. Earnings after tax 50 lakhs and 18 lakhs, and market value 42 and 28. So this is given. Okay, from this, the first thing we need to find out is what is the EPS of both the companies. Okay, the formula for EPS, earning per share, you everyone know the formula for earnings per share is total earnings divided by number of shares. So our earnings after taxes is given here. Okay, and number of equity shares is given here. So we can use these two and these two to find the EPS of both the companies. Fine. Then second one, it is given if the proposed merger takes place. Okay. Now Amazon is intending to buy Future Retail, planning to buy Future Retail. So if that merger takes place, what will be the exchange ratio, swap ratio? Okay. Again, swap ratio is equal to the target company divided by acquiring company. Now, what of target company, what of acquiring company? And also it is asking what would be the new earning per share for Amazon Limited. That means after acquiring, it will be um, Amazon Limited only, and Future Retail will no longer be there. Assume that the merger takes place by exchange of equity shares and exchange ratio based on current market price. Okay. So when Amazon is acquiring Future Retail, it is not paying Future Retail in cash. Okay, they are doing a exchange, share exchange. That means the number of shares from Future Retail will come to Amazon, and Amazon in turn will offer new shares of Amazon Limited to Future Retail shareholders. ठीक है, shares का exchange हो रहा है. They are not buying the future they are not buying the Future Retail by cash. They are buying it by giving additional shares of Amazon to Future Retail shareholders. Okay, so that's the reason we are doing this sum. Okay, if it is by cash, we will not do this kind of a sum. Okay, so in this share exchange is happening, and in how the share exchange is happening, the share exchange is based on the current market price. So the market value of per share, okay, this is our current market price, which is 42 for Amazon and 28 for Future Retail. So we will use these two to find our swap ratio, to find our exchange ratio. ठीक है. Then third, ठीक है, third बाद में करते हैं. तो ये these two will solve now. Okay. Okay, again I'll repeat, this is the information which is given. Amazon Limited is the acquiring company, Future Retail is the target company. This information of Amazon and Future Retail is given. First question, we need to find the EPS of both the companies. So EPS is earnings divided by number of shares, earnings divided by number of shares. Second, if the proposed merger takes place, what will be the exchange ratio? So we need to find out the exchange ratio. Also, we need to find out the new earnings per share for Amazon after the merger. After merger, there will be no Future Retail, there will be only Amazon. Okay, so everything of Future Retail will be coming to Amazon. So what will be the changes of new Amazon, we need to find out, and after that we'll be finding out the earnings per share, EPS of new EPS of Amazon. Then assume that the merger takes place by the exchange of equity shares, and exchange ratio is based on current market price. To get the exchange ratio, what we are going to intending to find out, which is the swap ratio, it will be based on current market price. So we'll use this 42 and 28 for our calculation. ठीक है. Third one, I'll do it. ठीक है, and explain it as we do. ठीक है. अच्छा, ये रह गया. तो first thing is about our EPS. ठीक है, earnings per share. Earnings is earnings divided by number of shares. So we have EPS of Amazon as 50 lakhs divided by 10 lakhs, 5, and of Future Retail we have our EPS 18 lakhs divided by 6 lakhs. Okay, from the previous table I have taken, so which is 3. So 5 and 3 are the EPS of both the companies. Now after this, we need to find out the swap ratio. The formula is target company's market price per share divided by acquiring company's market price per share. Okay, one important thing, if it is given in the question that the offer price or the price offered to the target company is something, so that's something you will take here. If if Amazon is offering Future Retail the price of maybe 30 rupees, so the 30 rupees 30 will come here, and the market price of share of acquiring company will come here. Okay, denominator there will be no changes, no much changes. It will be of acquiring companies MPS, or it will be acquiring companies EPS, or it will be acquiring companies some another value, but it will be of acquiring company. In this, target companies MPS, target companies EPS, and sometimes if it is given in the question, then the offer price offered to the target company, that will come in the numerator. Okay, but more or less just remember this, target company in the numerator, acquiring company in the denominator. Okay, so we have the market price of target company as 28 and acquiring company's MPS as 42. So it is 0.67. ठीक है? Any doubts till now?
सर
हाँ
सर ये सेकंड वन आप दोबारा से समझाओ ना सर, स्वैप रेशो।
हाँ, स्वैप रेशियो का ये फॉर्मूला है, ठीक है? ये रट्टा मारना है, याद रखना है। ओके, स्वैप रेशियो मतलब क्या है? स्वैप रेशियो ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज एक्सचेंज रेशियो। दैट मीन्स if you are the target company shareholders, I am the acquiring company shareholder, okay, then I am offering you shares of acquiring company in return of shares of target company, ठीक है? दैट मीन्स सपोज तेरे पास एक शेयर है टारगेट कंपनी का, ओके, जो भी टारगेट कंपनी, अभी इन दिस केस फ्यूचर रिटेल है, यू आर द शेयर होल्डर ऑफ फ्यूचर रिटेल, आई एम द ओनर और द शेयर होल्डर ऑफ अमेजोन, ठीक है? तो मैं तेरे से खरीद रहा हूँ ना कंपनी, तो आई एम नॉट गिविंग यू कैश, आई एम गिविंग यू शेयर्स ऑफ विच कंपनी? ऑफ माई कंपनी अमेजोन, ठीक है? तो मैं है ना तेरे से एक शेयर लेता हूँ विच इज द शेयर ऑफ फ्यूचर रिटेल. You have one share of future retail, I'll take that one share of future retail and in exchange I'll give you some shares of Amazon Limited, ठीक है? एक या दो या आधा शेयर मैं तेरे को देता हूँ, ठीक है? सो ये जो एक्सचेंज हो रहा है ना, इसका फॉर्मूला है ये, विच यू नीड टू रिमेंबर. तो हमेशा टारगेट कंपनी का जो शेयर्स है ना, दैट विल कम इन द न्यूमरेटर एंड एक्वायरिंग कंपनी शेयर्स विल कम इन द डिनोमिनेटर. तो ये एक्सचेंज कैलकुलेट करने के लिए आइदर वी विल यूज द मार्केट प्राइस पर शेयर or I'll use earnings per share also, but in the question it is given MPS to MPS, and generally in this sum you will always use the market price of share to calculate exchange. वो कितना exchange कर रहा हूँ मैं, 1 शेयर के बदले हाफ दे रहा हूँ या 1 के बदले 2 दे रहा हूँ, वो कितना दे रहा हूँ? To calculate like that we use this formula, ठीक है? So target company divided by acquiring company, target company का market price 28 which is given in the previous slide, acquiring company का market price is 42 which is given in the previous slide. This is 0.67. That means 0.67 shares, just a second, 0.67 shares is being offered to the target company. मतलब अभी रंजीत के पास एक शेयर है, तो रंजीत will give me one share and in return I'll give him 0.67 shares of my company, ठीक है? मतलब जस्ट फॉर कैलकुलेशन, ऐसा 0.67 जैसा नहीं होता. मे बी इट कैन बी 100 शेयर्स, अगर वो मेरे को दे रहा है तो मैं 67 शेयर्स उसको दे रहा हूँ, ठीक है? सो दैट इज द रेशियो विच आई हैव फाउंड आउट. अगर रंजीत के पास 1000 शेयर्स है, ही इज गिविंग मी 1000 शेयर्स ऑफ टारगेट कंपनी, सो आई विल गिव हिम 670 शेयर्स ऑफ एक्वायरिंग कंपनी. सो दिस इज द स्वैप रेशियो, ठीक है? चलो चलो मूव फॉरवर्ड.
यस सर.
ठीक है, तो अभी ये तो EPS हो गया एंड स्वैप रेशियो हो गया. सो यूजिंग स्वैप रेशियो नाउ आई वांट टू फाइंड आउट द न्यू EPS, ठीक है? अभी रंजीत वाज द शेयर होल्डर ऑफ टारगेट कंपनी, ही हैज गिवन मी द शेयर्स, ठीक है? और वो शेयर मैं कुछ नहीं करता हूँ, जो टारगेट कंपनी का शेयर है आई विल टेयर इट एंड आई विल थ्रो इट, ठीक है? आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन द शेयर्स ऑफ टारगेट कंपनी. अभी उसको फाड़ के फेंक देता हूँ. जस्ट इन द नेम, अभी रंजीत के नेम पे द शेयर्स विच इज अलॉटेड इज ऑफ अमेजॉन लिमिटेड, जो एक्वायरिंग कंपनी है उसका. तो आई एम द शेयर होल्डर ऑफ अमेजॉन, नाउ रंजीत इज ऑल्सो शेयर होल्डर ऑफ अमेजॉन. तो हम लोग शेयर होल्डर है अमेजॉन के. नाउ मैंने अपने शेयर्स निकाल के नहीं दिए उसको. सपोज आई हैड 10 शेयर्स ऑफ अमेजॉन, आई विल बी हैविंग 10 शेयर्स ऑफ अमेजॉन, ठीक है? बट रंजीत इज गेटिंग एडिशनल शेयर्स, ठीक है? वो एडिशनल शेयर्स कहाँ से आते हैं वो बहुत थियोरेटिकल पार्ट है. ट्रेजरी शेयर्स बोलते हैं उसको, मतलब फ्रॉम द ऑथराइज्ड कैपिटल, इशूड कैपिटल. इफ यू रिमेंबर, ऑथराइज्ड, इशूड है, सब्सक्राइब्ड कैपिटल है. सम shares will be remaining with the company, everything will not be authorized. So some additional shares will be issued to the target company's shareholders. एक additional shares लेके आता हूँ, ठीक है? मेरे खुद के शेयर्स नहीं देता मैं, मेरी कंपनी के शेयर्स दे रहा हूँ, बट नॉट माई शेयर्स विच इज ऑन माई नेम, ठीक है? तो शेयर्स बढ़ जाते हैं. सपोज नंबर ऑफ आउटस्टैंडिंग शेयर्स बिफोर द मर्जर्स वेयर 10 crores. So after the merger takes place, 10 crores plus maybe 5 crores will be there. So 5 crores new shares I'll create of my company and I'll give it to target company shareholders. So the total shares will increase as we shareholders were having 10 crore shares, and the new shares which we have issued to target companies shareholders is 5. तो टोटल शेयर अभी 15 करोड़ हो गया कंपनी का, नए कंपनी का. ओके, सो ये ऐसे हो रहा है. तो जस्ट सी इन दिस, देन यू कैन आस्क आउट. तो टोटल अर्निंग्स फर्स्ट आई एम कैलकुलेटिंग. तो ईपीएस कैलकुलेट करने के लिए आई एम कैलकुलेटिंग द अर्निंग्स. Amazon Limited earnings 50 lakhs, it is given in the question. Future retail earnings 18 lakhs, again it is given in the question. Now after merger, ठीक है, मर्जर होने के बाद में all the earnings is my, ठीक है, whatever the target company's earnings was there, रंजीत की कंपनी का जो भी अर्निंग था वो भी मेरा ही अर्निंग है, because I have acquired that company. So my total earnings has become 68 lakhs. Yeah. Am I there? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, नहीं, थैंक यू. नहीं, लाइट गया था घर पे, मैं रिकनेक्ट किया. ठीक है. So this is my total earnings of combining both the companies. Now I want to find why I'm finding out total earnings is I want to find out EPS. ठीक है. तो EPS के लिए I need new earnings and new number of shares. Okay, so that's the reason I'm finding new earnings. New earnings is the total earnings of both the companies. इसके बाद में I'll go with total number of shares. ठीक है. Amazon Limited का total number of shares is already given. 10 lakhs given in the question. Okay. Now I want to find out the new number of shares which will be given by Amazon to the target company. वो कैसे फाइंड आउट करूंगा? जस्ट नाउ आई हैव टोल्ड यू 0.67 आया था एक्सचेंज रेशियो. सो रंजीत इज गिविंग मी 100 shares, so I'll give him 67 shares, right? If he's giving me 1000 shares, I'll give him 670 shares. तो इधर हाँ ठीक. So in this sum, whatever the shares of target companies are there, they are giving me all the shares. So in return I'll give them in the ratio of 0.67. Okay, if it is 100, I'll give them 670. If it is 1000, I'll give them. If it is 1000, I'll give them 670. If it is 10,000, I'll give them 6,700. So if they have 6 lakhs, I'll give them 6 lakhs multiplied by 0.67. That is 4 lakhs. These many new shares I will issue to the target company shareholders. Okay, understood this? 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs was the original number of shares of the target company.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, we are the Amazon company is providing those shares from the treasury shares, no sir?
हाँ, treasury shares. Additional shares है. ये 10 lakhs को I am not going to disturb. 10 lakhs जो original shareholders है ना, उनको मैं disturb नहीं कर रहा. तो additional shares I'll be extracting from treasury shares. जस्ट ना मैं बोला ना, सब्सक्राइब जो शेयर्स है उसमें से ट्रेजरी शेयर्स एक अलग सेक्शन रहता है विच द कंपनी मेंटेन्स इट. ठीक है. ये ट्रेजरी शेयर्स आते कहाँ से है, थोड़ा सा डिटेल में आई विल बी डूइंग इट इन 6th मॉड्यूल. ठीक है. बट जैसे इफ यू नो देयर इज अ बायबैक ऑफ शेयर्स, कंपनी वापस खरीद लेता है मार्केट से, बायबैक ऑफ शेयर्स है, तो ये सब शेयर्स किधर जाते हैं? सब ट्रेजरी में स्टोर्ड रहते हैं. सो फ्रॉम दैट शेयर्स ऑल्सो दे कैन डू. और वो स्टार्टिंग में जब ऑथराइज्ड कैपिटल इशूड कैपिटल के टाइम पे दे माइट हैव मेड सम शेयर्स बट दे हैव नॉट इशूड इट इन द मार्केट, सो दे हैव केप्ट इट इन द ट्रेजरी शेयर्स. ठीक है, वो भी इशू कर सकते हैं. तो किधर से भी दे आर ब्रिंगिंग न्यू शेयर्स बेसिकली. ये जो है 4 lakhs जो है, these are the new shares which they are bringing, and 4 lakhs they are giving to target company shareholders in exchange of 6 lakhs from them. ठीक है. Now this become 14 lakhs. ठीक है, जो मैं 10 lakhs original, 4 lakh new shares, 14 lakhs is the total shareholders of the company. Now we can easily find out EPS है 68, इधर से जो अर्निंग आया डिवाइडेड बाय 4.86. ठीक है, दिस इज द न्यू EPS आफ्टर द मर्जर. फाइन, 4.86. अच्छा, अभी एनी डाउट टिल हियर? ठीक है, so I'll move forward. Okay. अरे, someone has mute your audio, जिसका भी ऑडियो है. Yeah, fine. Thank you.
सर थोड़ा सा पीछे ले लो सर,
पीछे ले लो
थोड़ा सा.
ठीक है, एनीवेज मैं शेयर कर देता हूँ ये पीपीटी. यू कैन मेक
ओके सर,
स्क्रीनशॉट अभी शेयर करता हूँ आफ्टर क्लास. ठीक है, चलो तो फिर नेक्स्ट दिस इज दी, ये हैंग क्यों हो रहा है? ठीक है, ठीक है, तो आई वाज जस्ट एक्सप्लेनिंग व्हाट इज द ईपीएस वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड, एंड ये भी पूरा कैलकुलेट किया व्हाट इज द स्वैप रेशियो एंड व्हाट इज द न्यू अर्निंग्स पर शेयर ऑफ द Amazon. ठीक है, नाउ द लास्ट थिंग वी नीड टू कैलकुलेट इन दिस सम इज व्हाट शुड बी द एक्सचेंज रेशियो if Future Retail wants to ensure the earning to the member are as before the merger takes place. ठीक है, this means that after earning अभी 0.67 मिल रहा है, and after the merger is taking place the EPS is changing. The EPS is changing. So Future Retail wants to keep EPS as it is. ठीक है, अभी EPS कितना था फ्यूचर रिटेल का? इट वाज 3. सो दे वांट टू कीप EPS एज इट इज. 5 है ना Amazon का, अभी मर्ज होने के बाद में 5 ही रहना चाहिए, ऐसे फ्यूचर रिटेल वाले बोल रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो व्हाट न्यू EPS वी गॉट 4.86. सो दे आर टेलिंग वी वांट टू कीप इट एज 5 itself. Okay, so in this case what we will do, this is what they are telling. The exchange ratio, find the exchange ratio so that the shareholders of XYZ will be not at a loss. Okay, XYZ is Future Retail. For the shareholders not to suffer any loss, the swap ratio should be based on EPS. That means we have to find out new swap ratio. Now that swap ratio should be based on EPS. That means whatever we have calculated in the earlier part of the sum, the swap ratio was target company's market price per share divided by acquiring company's market price per share. Okay, now we will calculate swap ratio using EPS. So target company's EPS divided by acquiring company's EPS. So whenever in the question it comes that the shareholders uske bol rahe, they should not have a loss or something like that, then whenever that comes, you need to calculate again a swap ratio using EPS, earnings per share. ठीक है, so that's what I was telling. Swap ratio का formula is target companies whatever divided by acquiring companies whatever. So ये जो दो है ना, same रखना है. If it is not mentioned in the beginning of the sum, then you can continue with market price of the share and calculate. And if it is specifically mentioned in the next question that the target company shareholder should not have any loss. ठीक है, so what will be the new swap ratio? So new swap ratio के लिए ये है formula. ठीक है, we know what is the EPS of target, EPS of acquiring company. ठीक है, तो 3 है इसका, उसका 5 है, so 3/5 is 0.6. This is the new swap ratio, 0.6. So if the swap ratio is 0.6, they will not have any loss. ठीक है, swap ratio थोड़ा कम कर दिया. So in this case now, if Ranjit is having 100 shares, I'll give him 60 shares. If he is having 1000 shares, I'll give him 600 shares. In that way. ठीक है, just so this is the end of question. ये इतना ही है. Okay. इसमें है ना this 0.6 what we are getting, we can just check it. जैसा we did it in the previous part. 0.67 आके we did the entire solution of calculation. So how much we should get the new EPS we should get as 5. So just check. ठीक है, total earnings 68 lakhs. ठीक है, 50 lakhs का Amazon का था, 18 lakhs future का था. So total earnings 68 lakhs we got. Then total number of shares of Amazon, it was given as 10 lakhs. ठीक है, it is given in the question. Now we'll get 6 lakhs into 0.6. We did 0.67 in the previous part. Now we are doing 0.6. So 3,60,000 new shares है. Last time we got 4 lakhs. Now we are getting 3,60,000 shares. The total is 13,60,000. This is changing. Okay, ये change हो गया, ये change हो गया. Now we will get EPS as 5. So 5 था पहले. Now also we are getting 5. After the new EPS, after we calculated, it was getting 4 point something, 4.86 something. Now to avoid that, वो EPS कम आ रहा था ना, अभी कम नहीं आना चाहिए, 5 ही रहना चाहिए जितना original था. So that's the reason we changed our swap ratio. ठीक है, ये just एक check है, okay, confirmation that okay, this is we are getting correct. ठीक है, any doubts? I'll do exactly similar sum. Next one. ठीक है, next sum देखो exactly similar है, सिर्फ थोड़ा सा way change है बस. ठीक है, in this K Limited is considering acquiring N Limited. ठीक है, तो K Limited is our acquiring company, N Limited is our target company. Okay, very important to find out because your all formulas depends upon which is target company, which is acquiring company. तो सबसे पहला you need to identify which is the acquiring, which is the target. तो ये N Limited है, ये अपना target है, K Limited है, this is our acquiring company. तो following information is available. Profit after tax, number of equity shares, market value per share, ये सब है. ठीक है, we are again required to find out the exchange of equity shares for acquisition is based on current market value as above. There is no synergy. ठीक है, current market price के ऊपर है acquisition. So there is an exchange and it is on the current market price. So market value per share or market price per share 200 and 160. So this we will be using to calculate our swap ratio. So first is find the earning per share for company K Limited after merger. Okay, which is same way. After merger, there will be no N Limited. All the things will be carried to K Limited. So अभी नए K Limited का after merger we need to find out the earnings per share EPS. Then find the exchange ratio so that the shareholders of N be at not be at a loss. Okay, that means N Limited के shareholders same way. So we'll keep the EPS, we'll calculate the first EPS and we'll keep the EPS of K Limited as it is and then we'll calculate the swap ratio. ठीक है, तो अभी करते हैं तब समझेगा. First of all, EPS will calculate earnings per share. इस सम में हमेशा EPS first calculate करो if it is not given in the question. Calculate the EPS. ठीक है, we are going to use it in the sum. So earnings per share of K Limited 50 lakhs by 10 lakhs given in the question 5 आ गया. EPS of N Limited 15 lakhs divided by 2,50,000. These two given in the question. So we got 6 as the EPS. Now we'll calculate the swap ratio, which is target company's MPS divided by acquiring company's MPS. So target company's market price 160 or 8 divided by 200, 0.8. Okay, that means for every 1 share of target company, I am giving them 0.8 share of acquiring company. Okay, moving forward, I'll calculate the EPS of the acquired company of K Limited. जो एक्वायर कर चुका है उसका न्यू EPS. So for new EPS, I need new earnings and new number of shares. So new earnings, K Limited earnings 50 lakhs already given in the question. N Limited earnings given in the question. So my total earnings we calculate as 65 lakhs. 50 plus 15. ठीक है, ये new earnings हो गया. Now new number of shares, K Limited number of shares 10 lakhs again given in the question. Now N Limited का new number of shares. Can anyone tell me N Limited का new number of shares? what will be, don't tell the value, just tell what will happen. Something multiplied by something. No one? Okay. So we are multiplying two things in this. We have got, okay, we have got exchange ratio, and we have got the shares of the target company. Okay, we are multiplying those two. So shares of target company 2,50,000 shares है target company के, and swap ratio, exchange ratio is 0.8. So we have issued 2 lakh additional shares to shareholders of N Limited. So now total shares of the new company, which is merged company, is 12 lakh shares. Okay, so we can calculate the EPS 65 lakhs and 12 lakh divided by 12 lakhs, okay, which is 5.42. This we have got the new EPS of the merged company. Okay, there will be Naya K Limited, which will be formed with a merged firm. The EPS is 5.42. Okay, so again, the original EPS which we have got in the previous previous slide, it was 5. Okay, now in this we have got 5.42. So the we want to keep it EPS as 5 itself, not 5.42. So that's the reason we'll be doing this. For the shareholders not to suffer any loss, the swap ratio should be based on EPS. So swap ratio formula is target company's EPS and acquiring company's EPS. So दोनों का EPS we will take and we'll calculate the swap ratio. So if we calculate, which is 6 divided by 5, which is 1.2. So 1.2 is our swap ratio if we want to keep EPS as it is. ठीक है, न्यू कंपनी का जो EPS है वो भी 5 रहना चाहिए. So इसके लिए we'll calculate swap ratio like this. ठीक है, we'll again check whether we have got the right thing or not. ठीक है, total earnings ये था 65 lakhs, number of shares 10 lakhs था. Now the new number of shares, this will change. 2,50,000 was the number of shares of the target company, and 1.2 is the new swap ratio which we have got. So 3 lakhs shares over here. Okay, so 13 lakhs is the total number of shares of the new company. Uska EPS is 65 lakhs divided by 13 lakhs. 13 lakhs. Yeah, we have got EPS as 5. Okay, in the earlier slide we have got 5.4 something 42 EPS. So अभी EPS को मेरे को सेम रखना था. ठीक है, any doubts? नहीं, चलो फिर एक kind of a homework noted down. Okay, note down this sum and try it. Just ignore what is PE ratio. This is from the previous year's question paper I have taken. It came for 7 marks. Okay, firm A acquires firm B. We'll discuss this in next class as well. Okay, and third question I have purposely not given you. The third question भी हम लोग next class में करते. We are going to use PE ratio in that. Okay, you copy as it is. Okay, profit after tax is 20 lakhs and 5 lakhs. Okay, number of equity shares 5 lakhs, 2 lakhs. EPS is already given in the question, so no need to find out. Market value per share is 1420. Number of equity shares to be issued by firm A for acquisition of firm B. Okay, so इसमें how much equity shares should be issued. Okay, we have calculated this, but ऐसे specifically किधर पूछा नहीं था. So in both the sum we have calculated what is the number of shares to be issued by firm A for acquisition of firm B. Okay, we have got some swap ratio, so I was getting some shares from from Ranjit, and I was giving him some shares of my acquiring company. Okay, so what is the total number of shares I'll be giving to the shareholders of target company? That is asked here. Okay, and then the EPS of the firm A after acquisition. ठीक है, मतलब after merger या जो भी. So firm A, which is acquiring firm B. So firm A का new firm A का what is the EPS? So EPS of merged firm they are asking. Any doubt in the question? I'll tell you. Okay, we'll solve this in the next class, and by the next class. In the meantime, when the next class comes, you solve it as an you solve it as an homework or something. Okay. Are we good? Okay. Anything you want to ask? This. Okay, chalo, I'll share this screen PPT with you. Okay, if nothing is there, I hope everyone has written present in the chat box. So.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Vishal. Chalo then. I'll see you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, Vaishnavi.